What is up, everybody? Hope we're all doing well. Welcome back to more esports talk. As of last night, guys, reported by Vice as well as Slasher, it seems the US Army Twitch channel as well as the US Navy are now under fire, potentially maybe not returning to that platform, as AOC has now spoken out. That being Alexandria Ocasio-Cortez, a US representative and congresswoman who has actually been more active in gaming over the past couple of months and now has responded amidst all of the allegations and talk, especially around the US Army Twitch channel page and the US Navy now under fire as well for using the platform as a recruitment tool. And along with that, some other talks of the town has been around the unfortunate banning of people who ask about US war crimes. We'll talk about that in a second, why it can be an issue when it comes time for a US Army or a US Navy Twitch page to ban users for doing so. And along with that being the recruitment processes of fake or trick giveaways, which have also been called out in the past week or so as being very murky tactics to recruit a younger audience to military branches out there. In specific, we're talking about now, it seems, the US Army and the US Navy and their coinciding Twitch channels. And it's actually AOC filing this draft amendment, which might not survive, but still it has been filed to prevent the military from using funds to maintain a presence on twitch.com or any video game, esports, or live streaming platform. Now, for the love of St. Pete, it's actually twitch.tv, not twitch.com, and it's esports without a dash. I'm sure that can be fixed though in the future once we understand that e-gaming, e-sports, that's not exactly how it goes around. But despite all of this, a response, a very swift response around a very hairy topic. You know, we've seen a lot of responses on this. I've talked to at least a few people of military branches out there, seemingly, at least in my very, very small skew of people I've talked to, are okay with this being cracked down upon and these kind of hairy processes of recruitment also being touched up on. Now, when it comes time for being called out for said recruitment processes, said fake giveaways and trick giveaways, Twitch has already responded and said, hey, you got to stop with the fake and tricky giveaways. When it comes time for responding to the banning of people who actually ask about U.S. war crimes, a lot of people may be curious why that's actually a breaking potentially of the First Amendment right of the Twitch viewers. It's different when it comes time for individual Twitch streamers. Yes, you can ban people in your channel for whatever cause you see fit as an individual. When you are representing a body of the U.S. government, that being the U.S. Army or the U.S. Navy, you actually have to abide by different standards. I do believe that also applies to the Twitch platform. Thus, when they ban a user for speaking, you know, their freedom of speech, they're speaking of their right to speak, whatever they do so choose, and when it comes time for asking for U.S. war crimes, that potentially might be a breaking of their First Amendment right if you ban them for doing so. So all of a sudden, the U.S. Army and the U.S. Navy are having some unconstitutionality. Is that even a word? When it comes to their Twitch channels, which is another reason for them being under fire. Also, according to Slasher, guys, it's actually the U.S. Army taking a break from all social media, Twitch included. Will they return to Twitch after all of this heavy fire? I have no idea. They are now being called out for several instances, including by a U.S. Congresswoman in AOC who also calls out the Army's recent actions, but also the Navy's on top of that, who are supposedly recruiting impressionable young people and children via a live streaming platform. And all of this happening, it just so fast. It seems like a couple weeks back, you know, we had fake giveaways, tricky giveaways, I would say murky recruitment processes, banning viewers for asking about war crimes, and that potentially now breaks First Amendment rights. And swiftly, we have plenty of people out there now responding about this. It could be the U.S. Navy. It could be the U.S. Army. It could be military branches in general and esports not returning to Twitch, as an amendment has now been filed to defund those processes as not allowed to actually use funds to maintain those said presences on platforms like Twitch. We will see what happens with this, guys. We'll see if the amendment even survives. It's just pretty crazy, everything happening right now in gaming. Add another layer to that as a U.S. representative and congresswoman is now further calling out the U.S. Army and Navy and their Twitch esports channels. E-sports channels. Until next time, drink that water, drink that coffee. I'll catch you guys back here sometime very soon. Take care of yourselves.